Trust is like a clay pot. Once broken, it can never be the same. Long ago, in a quiet village by the river, there lived two young women, Nneka and Adanne. They were like two calabashes tied together by a single rope. Where one went, the other followed. The villagers said their laughter is louder than the morning birds. But as elders say, not all that starts together ends together. Nneka was gifted with her hands. She would weave clothes so fine, even chiefs would admire it. Adanne, on the other hand, loved beauty and dreamed of owning the finest hair and beads in the land. They swore when fortune comes, they will rise together hand in hand. But the drum of destiny beats at different times. Adanne's uncle, a wealthy trader, gave her a small pouch of cowries to start her trade. Soon, her hut filled with beads, comb and mirrors. Customers came in from far and wide. Nneka smiled for her friend, though her own hands remained empty. At first, Adanne shared her gains with Nneka, but wealth is a tricky snake. It coils around the heart. Soon, Adanne's words grew sharp. She would boast in the marketplace, saying without her, Nneka would eat nothing but air. The villagers began to whisper and Nneka's heart grew heavy. One day, Nneka heard of a great weaving contest in the king's town. The prize? Enough cowries to start her own trade, but she needed help for the journey. She went to Ada, knelt and said, "Sister, lend me cowries, and I will repay you with honor." Ada smiled, but her heart hid another thought. On the morning of the journey, Nneka dressed in her finest wrapper. She waited, but the cowries never came. Instead, Ada threw a great feast in the village. That very day, dancing in new beads and fine clothes, while Nneka wept alone. Days turned into night, and Nneka's heart grew dark with sorrow. She no longer moved, no longer laughed. Her eyes lost their shines. The villagers pitied her, but no one stretched a hand. Truly, as the elders say, when the tree falls, the birds scatter, but the gods are not blind. One market day, an old woman saw Nneka's abandoned clothes. She studied the fine weaving and said, "Child, your gift is greater than gold. Come with me." She took Nneka to the king's town. With her help, Nneka entered the weaving contest at last. Before the king, Nneka spread her clothes. Its colors shone like the setting sun. Its patterns danced like the river's wave. The crowd gasped. The king declared her the winner and showered her with cowries. Nneka returned to the village, not as a poor girl they pitied, but as a woman of honor. When Ada saw Nneka triumph, she ran to her, arms wide. "My sister, forgive me. I am proud of you." But Nneka only smiled gently. She forgave, but never forgot. For she had learned what the elders always say. Trust is like a clay pot. Once broken, it can never be the same. So let me know, if you were Nneka, would you forgive Ada for everything she did to you?